That door I just came through serves one main purpose. It forms a barrier between the inside and the outside of the office. Keeps the bugs outside, and depending on the season, it keeps the warm or cool air on the inside. In any case, the door is serving to hold something in or keep something out. Now, that same principle can be applied to your daily work routine when it comes to safely isolating energy sources.
This is the first section of the three-section module on blinding. In this section, you'll learn about the functions of blinds, different types of blinds, and operating conditions that require blinding. Plus, you'll see some oil field equipment that is sometimes mistaken as a blind.
Maintenance, repairs, and new installations of equipment are a way of life here in the oil patch. Now, often, in order to perform any of these operations, you have to effectively isolate energy sources or hazardous fluids using one of three main methods. Now, this module specifically addresses blinding, although disconnecting equipment and piping or a double block and bleed are used in some cases.
Blinding means stopping a process flow by placing a properly rated obstruction in the line. It's the preferred method of isolation. By stopping the process flow, the blind prevents the release of combustible and toxic materials, vapors, or gases into the work area. This ensures the vessel or equipment will remain safe and not become contaminated. The blind, sometimes referred to as a blank, must be made of the proper material in order to withstand the maximum temperatures, pressures, and corrosive effects often found in liquids and gases. It is therefore extremely important to use the proper type and size of blind for the specific application.
Let's talk a bit now about conditions that require blinding. Some of the most common situations include confined space entry, welding, commissioning or startup of equipment, maintenance, repairs, and extended equipment shutdown. Let's briefly examine each of these situations.
Vessel and confined space entry standards have been established by OSHA. These standards require that blinds be installed in all appropriate locations whenever personnel prepare to enter a vessel or confined space. Appropriate locations can be defined as the closest point to the confined space in all lines and fittings that open into that space.